Hi y'all, Jeff here. So I'm back with an update video on the 1970 Volkswagen Beetle. Now this is series or video number 10. So I kind of wanted to go over a little bit of some of the things that that have been done, and I'm going to give credit to my daughter's boyfriend on a lot of this stuff because while I was working on another project, he was over this weekend and was doing a lot of little things, but they were actually turned out to be, some things that were pretty significant. So I'm going to take the camera off the tripod and I'm going to actually kind of go around the camera. Now, as you know, on video number 9, it starts the Volkswagen. It starts, it runs. It's running a little rough, but at least it starts and it runs. One of the things that we've kind of determined, and a couple of people have made some comments along the way or emailed me along the way as well, that, probably ought to do something with a fuel pump. And yes, we're going to. In fact, I just ordered the replacement fuel pump for it. And then another thing that was kind of, in looking at other YouTube videos and so forth, was the coil that I got was probably not the correct one. It probably doesn't have the 3.3 ohms or greater. Excuse me. So I actually got online and I ordered one of them. So those things will be here, who knows, in a week or so. But meanwhile, I'm going to take the camera off the tripod and I'm going to walk around and kind of show you some of the things that have been done. So one thing that I had talked about was, well, first of all, we have the new carburetor that's right there. The new distributor, of course, the fuel line. Now, the fuel pump is down here. And so that's going to be the next thing that's going to get replaced. Like I said, I ordered one of those. There's the coil. Now, and that is, I've ordered it's a blue one. I can't think of the brand name offhand. And so I'm going to do that. I'd already had these hoses, these tubes here on order. So I actually put those on more for looks. These braided hoses, I've got those on order now, so that they can they're on their way. Now I'm going to put over here to the tail light area. I'd already had the seals for the tail lights on order, so he took those off, and we've actually cleaned the body up underneath. And I don't know if you paid much attention on the last videos, but the taillight extenders were a very pale color, and so they were a pale yellow. They were yellow, but they were faded. And so, believe it or not, we found the right paint, and I'm going to kind of walk over here and painted them. So they're there, and they're actually nice glossy yellow. So we'll get those put back on. Maybe I'll work on that one evening this week, or come the weekend. But the other thing, notice the hood, the front bonnet cover is not on here. So he took the hood completely off to do what I called the frunk seal. And right here, and believe it or not, it was so much easier. He said, it took him about an hour and a half or so to go completely around the car. But the second one I got was actually a little heavier, and it was $6 more. So, it cost me a week or so in delay, but look how nice that looks all the way around. He joined the seal of it up right there. But yeah, you see there, it's complete. So the next thing, is it going to be worth my time to send this back by the time I get to it? It was $11 and change. I mean, the seller was willing to refund my money, but it's more of a pain in the butt to actually go through the whole process of sending it back. The next seal I need to find is going to be this one that goes around this air intake. That's pretty dry. So I'm going to find one of those. I'm sure JBugs online has got something like that. I need to get more of these hoses. And I did get some new taillight lenses. I opted to go with the ones with the amber turn signal, which is the European ones. So those will be on. And then, of course, the new reflectors that go on those on the sides of the taillight extensions. So that'll get done. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, my wife decided to fold the back seat down, and come to find, you can see it through the window, that's a heat pad or a heat deflecting pad. I need to do something with that because obviously that is just in front of the engine. And I have some stuff that you put on the floorboards of, of cars, used on muscle cars. So I may just go ahead and do that and put it on there, to defer and deflect some of that heat. So more to come on that, but that may be something I'm going to work on. I do have the seals that go around here, so we may be taking the windows out and go ahead and doing those, while I can. The next thing is the tires, and these tires are so bad that, it's ridiculous. But this is a big expense now, so I'm going to have to. I want to go with, more of a tall. These look like they're kind of wide tires. I'm not sure that that's the right ones to do. So I'm having a little difficult on trying to figure out or associate the size of the tire that was actually on the car from there, because this is before radial tires. So as I think the comparable size is like 185, 65, 15. But I looked at one of those tires at the big box store, and they had 4 of them in stock, but they looked a little bit wide, kind of like these, and I'm not sure I want to do that, because if I remember correctly, they were a little taller and narrower, for Volkswagen. I don't know. So this is where I need everybody's help here. Which would you like to see? A more taller tire, narrower, or would you like to see a little bit shorter, fatter tire? I know it's a personal preference kind of thing, but I need some help there. So put your comments down below for that. Kind of give me the advice and heads up on that, because I certainly would like whatever, opinions of everybody. So, and then lastly, that was done on this, and I'd ordered this, was the tail light. And so the headlights and all of that, they all function. I don't have blinkers yet. I haven't gotten that fixed. We've got a wiring mess up underneath the, in the front hood compartment. You see all that mess right there, and that's just going to sort through it, clean the connectors, make it lay down nice and neat, and just really kind of clean things up a little bit. So, there's progress is being made, and hopefully, we hopefully the gets this thing to where we can actually drive it. So I'm hoping before the snow flies that we can actually drive this. Now I do know I'm gonna have to, when I get the car up and get the wheels off, the brakes are gonna have to be completely gone through. Just there's so much to do with this car that's been sitting for, and I'm still thinking it's been parked for more than more than 10 years. So, folks, help me out here. Help us out. So, give me your advice on the tires. What do I do with, I'm going to have to put an exhaust on it because part of it's rusted off. I found some chrome, the complete, kind of the, I don't know what you call it. It was a nice fancy chrome. Or do I go with the stock? I personally like to go with the stock and, just do the chrome tips on it. I think it lasts a little longer, but, it's more kind of what my wife wants, wants to do too when you get to think about it. But folks, share this with your friends. Please hit subscribe. This Volkswagen has really helped. Is starting to help this channel grow, and I'd like more people to watch it, and give me your honest opinions and honest advice. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.